Hello, everyone. Welcome to your monthly Mystic Messages. I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy, and I am joined by the beautiful Jennifer Jurkofsky.
Hello, hello, hello.
My holistic self-counselor.
From that there.
Mm-hmm. So welcome. So we're on to do some live readings. We know that it's going to take you a minute to come in. So shall we do a bit of a reading for this week, maybe, while we wait for people?
And see what happens.
Yeah, let's do a collective reading while we wait for people to join us.
As we wrap up the end of April.
Yeah, we'll do it for the week. Let's see. So we are doing live readings tonight. For those of you that are joining us, please go ahead and put your questions in the chat. Taking action.
Whoa, I dropped like the whole deck. Can't read the whole deck.
We'll be here all night with that. Oop. Yeah, getting a few here though. Mm-hmm. It's been quite a week. Like we've had a lot of activity this week.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it be solar flares, Schumann, we had an 11-hour blackout.
Yeah.
So like there's lots going on. Oh, well, that's kind of nice. It's better than that.
We'll read them to ourselves and go, oh yeah, that's interesting. That's whoa. Well, that one's a little tough. We'll be okay.
Welcome, Christopher. I've got your questions starred there. We're just going to finish this one for the collective. So this is what I was saying, good about. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile.
Yay.
So this is for this week, guys. So the end of this week, I would say, because this is, almost over. So I would say like the end of this week, we're looking at some positive, experiences that we can perceive as positive.
Mm-hmm.
Trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. We are all on a path of growth. We have all this. See the light coming down there? That's like downloads coming down. We got a lot of that right now. So it's really happening. It's really coming in. Welcome, Tanita.
Hello,
Yes.
hello. Thanks for joining us and putting up the question.
I have starred your question. We'll just finish the collective for the week and then we'll get into those. Awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. So there's a deep remembrance because we've had this stuff before in history. Right, Jen?
Yep.
Like galactic history might not be perfect, but we have had this history. We are hearing messages and are supposed to hear messages from Spirit. So we are a clear channel. It says, I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So we are working through that, understanding that it will soon be time to take action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that we're quite capable of that. And we are the light. So be the light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Jen. Oh, sorry. I believe that was a Pleiadian that snuck in. Following your bliss.
I love it.
Following your bliss, my soul sings with joy. So this one is about finding balance too, because you see you've got the masculine and feminine energies in the sun and the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And she's balancing on the back of a unicorn. So it's about finding your balance in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what our week.
Even in those two moments where you're being called out of your comfort zone.
Yep. Uncomfortable comfort zones.
Mm-hmm. So for the collective, I've got the on-call, which is the healer, the seer, the priest, priestess, and the soul purpose. And that came out with the Atlantis card, which is keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow, right? So we're being called into this energy to hold, that growth that's happening. And so much to what you were saying. I have the I am card, I have the Raven card, but we'll get there in a moment. So I've got stop and reflect, pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed, right? So often we just kind of stay in that, like, now what, now what, now what? But it's so important to honor the journey thus far and then again, move that forward. And then I got worthy call, worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life purpose. So many things here about like your purpose and what you're stepping into. The other card that I got here is the I am card. This is the Christ light, the sacred purity, and the divine peace. And so that's from the Priestess Oracle. And that card is here to activate us for that I am energy so that we can step into who we are and who we're meant to be. And then I've got the Raven here, and the Raven is the shaman, right? And that card says, you are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and guides and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So all of those fit so well together with what you brought forward in terms of where we're moving and what's coming up for us. So that is the collective for this week. Whew, that's a lot in a week, man. Maybe it's a little bit more than a week.
It is indeed. So we are doing live questions. So our first one is Christopher Bose. Welcome. Just a general reading. What's out there for me? Feeling off lately. That's common right now, Christopher. I think, the energy so crazy, we do tend to feel a bit like out of sorts. But let's see what they have to say for you. What does Christopher need to know? Or Chris, probably, right? Let's see.
I'm just gonna hum away as I pull some cards. Not sure who's coming through there, but
that's the Pleiadians. I get teased a lot because I hum all the time. And when I actually realize I'm doing it, I realize the Pleiadians are hanging out, humming behind me, and I'm humming along. But I think they were visiting you.
They've been hanging out, making sure things are okay. So.
Yeah, they're watching.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Here we have Christopher. We have, don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. So don't give up. Okay, so don't settle. You're worth it, right? You are worthy. There is some change coming. On the collective level too, but you have some personal change coming. This one says, I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So this is the Archangel Michael deck. So just know that if he's there guiding you, you are protected, you are safe. And butterflies are a symbol of change or transformation. So there are lots of butterflies there. Now, if you are trying to make a choice, yes, you are correct. You've listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So I'd also like to put in there, like, you see how joyous she is? Don't forget to, be joyous. Choose joy in the situation. Okay? Because that would also be correct. Choose joy. What makes you happy? What lights you up? Right? And then let go of the other stuff, because you've got letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So again, this is an indicator that there's something shifting for you. And I think that, a lot of us are going to be feeling this right now. So there is this shift happening. So it may be a more personal level for you as well, but definitely it's happening overall. So the next few cards are about what to do, rest, emerge into grace. This is the one where make sure you get some rest. Okay. I open my soul to grace. So being gentle with yourself, making sure that you are, taking care of yourself in terms of sleep, in terms of food, in terms of, exercise and all that fun stuff. And then also make sure you're savoring pleasure, right? So have the bubble bath, light the candles. I fully embrace bliss in my life. So really allowing yourself to do this, sleep, embrace and savor the pleasure in life. Because when you step into that frequency, you can expect miracles. Okay, so the lotus is coming up out of the mud. That's usually what happens. So we've got your hands here, which are healing hands, or they're outstretched. So you're open to receive. Lots of pink here. So it's definitely like this. And there's going to be some growth for you in this transition thing because there's greenery here, right? So just approach it with love, grace, and enjoy the pleasure. Okay? The off, I'm pretty safe to say it's the energies. Mm-hmm. So hope that's helpful. Jen, what have you got?
I just want to say absolutely to Rachel, just in case my message went through and it wasn't the one you were on.
Glad
you were able to catch us too and go ahead and put a question in there. All right, Christopher. So yeah, definitely some stuff coming up. Feeling off lately. I got feel into emotions. Right? Instead of just kind of being like, so I'm feeling off, but I'm not going to go there. You're being called to actually feel into it. What is happening? What is going on for me? Is it the collective? Is it some of the collective and some of mine? What is actually happening? How much of it is mine and how much of it do I need to do something with? How much do I just need to let be there? And how much of it do I need to let go of? Because I also got the obstacle card. So there is something that's there that maybe is part of what is feeling off. So I got overcoming a blockage on your path. So if there is something that's feeling off and it's like there's something that maybe isn't going the way you want it to or isn't unfolding the way you want, to really notice that. Because I also got the Take Great Care card. And the Take Great Care card says, nurture yourself, prioritize well-being, and tread gently on your journey ahead. So a lot of real softness in this energy, allowing yourself to feel into what's happening. Where am I supposed to go from here? What is coming up for me? And then I got in the acceptance card, I got patience, right? Really holding space for patience. And it says, as the alchemist of feeling, you trust the slow unfolding of change. Transformation does not respond to urgency. It responds to presence. So if there is a part of you that is feeling that this shouldn't be taking so long or this shouldn't be happening this way, really check in with yourself. Am I demanding an immediate relief from the situation? And if you are, again, this comes back to the feel the emotions card here. It says allow for an uncomfortable emotion to exist, even just for 90 seconds without trying to distract from it, and see how that moves that energy forward. Because even as you sit in that energy, it's important to, I have self as context here. This is the continuity card. This is about recognizing who you are as the observer, not I am the emotion, but I am the one observing the emotion, being able to kind of just step back into that energy. It says, as the infinite vessel, you have been present across every season of your life. The body has changed, beliefs have shifted, and the awareness remains. So recognizing that part of you that is there and is aware of it, because that is going to help you to trust your inner wisdom. It's not about the feeling that you're feeling in the moment. It's about the wisdom that comes from allowing it to flow and allowing it to be processed. And in doing so, you're going to kindle love. Now, that might be with another, but that might just be with yourself, right? Being able to let yourself feel whatever it is that you're meant to feel so that you can move that energy forward. And as that moves and shifts, there's going to be that ability to kindle that love, to really feel that release, and to feel that joy that Tanys was talking about, that ability to really step into that energy as you move forward. So I hope that helps.
Just an add-on, there might be new love.
There might be that too.
A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be new love for someone you're with as well, right? A rekindling, just in case. Okay. So thank you, Christopher. I hope that goes well. And we have Tanita. So she would like to know if she's going to find a job. She's been unemployed for some time now. So, okay. So I got no, it's not time yet. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Okay. And I did get, it's almost over. So it might not be time like this week, but soon. Okay. Because it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. Now, I think that it's going to come to you by meeting someone new. So this says an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So this doesn't mean necessarily a romantic relationship. It might mean that it's going to be an important contact for you for this job. Okay, so it's not necessarily about that, but you are going to be embarking on a career change. So have you considered a different career from where you were? So you're embarking on a career change that brings you joy and abundance, the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Okay, so I feel like the reason it's taking a while is because they're lining things up for you. Now, I don't know if this is something that you have considered, but I got study. So there may be some studying to do, whether it's for this job or this career change. And I got counseling. So I don't know if this is the sort of field that you're in, or whether it's that, maybe you need to see a counselor to get some insight on what you want. Or even just get some counseling with a friend, just sitting and talking to a friend to talk it over. But study, it says reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Okay. So this could even be like career counseling, something like that. Because I think it's time for you to take charge in this situation. There's a leadership component. And it says take charge of this situation. Okay. So it's time for you to say, okay, I'm stepping into X and I'm going to take charge of the situation and I need to do X, Y, Z in order to put myself in the best position for this. But it's also about opening to love. Now, this isn't necessarily romantic love. I also call this my passion card because of the flames on the heart. It's about finding what you feel passionate about. And maybe that's where the career counseling comes in, right? Is finding what you feel passionate about. And I know this could bring a lot of emotion. There's this kind of choppy water there. So it might be a bit of an emotional journey for you to figure that out. But look deeper anyway. Look at all those gems of wisdom under there. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. All those gems that you can unearth during that self-discovery, right? You also have some ancient wisdom awakening. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. So that's basically telling you go inside, right? There's some deep inside stuff that you can pull out. Jen's got similar cards. You can.
I'm laughing because you can't make this stuff up. I'm going to give you a reading and it's going to be so similar.
So awakening ancient wisdom. Okay. And the last one is making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Okay. This is also about communication and speaking because of the mouth and the sky. It might be spiritual communication, like channeling and stuff. Know that whatever you're going to be stepping into is really going to make a difference for people. So I would feel by this that it's worth the wait because it looks as though you're going to be doing the work to get into something that you really love, which is great. Okay. I hope that's helpful.
Yeah. So here we go. Take 2 of the message. Release old patterns. Whatever you've been doing is not necessarily what you're meant to still be doing. You are in the tide of transition. The tide of transition says, embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Okay, so there is a change that's meant to happen here. And I got honest echoes. This is really about listening to yourself. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. I think maybe what's been happening, as Tanys was saying, is that you're looking for things, but you're looking for maybe the similar pattern of things, or you're kind of just looking for what's out there and not really making it completely focused in what you want. But like every card I have is like about really stepping into what you want. I got birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? Right? So whatever it is you're meant to step into is something that you are meant to create. It's an energy that you are meant to bring forward. I got the Garnet card, embrace passion and vitality, ignite your inner fire. So whatever it is you're meant to step into, there is a huge energy that's meant to come from you. It's not something that some other job or anything is going to create for you. It's going to come from you, and it's going to move you forward. I got the I am energy again, which is the Christ light, the sacred purity, and the divine peace. So that's an activation for you with the Priestess Oracle to step into that light that is yours. But I also got the 2 golden serpents, which is life force energy, magnetic energy, and divine union. So Tanys was saying is maybe there is something else that you're meant to do in terms of maybe with somebody, or that somebody's going to help you to find what that next step is, or help to bring that from you. So whether that is a counseling situation, or even just a kind counsel with a friend, just that ability to kind of work through, what is it that I'm passionate about? What is it that lights me up? I also got the warrior spirit, which is stand your ground. So what's coming with this card is that maybe you're being told like, no, you have to just do this, or just get something, like just do whatever. And if that's the case, that stand your ground card is going to be really important so that you can listen to those inner echoes and figure out what that guidance is from inside so that you know what you're meant to birth. So really just taking that time to step back and go, okay, what is it that I truly want? And then what are my next steps towards that? Not specifically in finding the job, but finding like, what is it that I need to do to light myself up? And then as you move in that direction, I think that's when things are going to just naturally unfold, because the final card is your soul knows. Right? It does. Your soul knows what you need. So when we get to a place where we stop trying to make something happen, that's when the universe goes, I got you. Let's go. Right? So I hope that helps.
Awesome. Wonderful. I hope that was helpful. Tunita, thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe so you know when we'll be back, okay? Thank you. And we have Rachel. Can you pull some cards for an apartment?
All right. And to your excitement, Rachel, we're glad that you were able to get us and get on here on while we're live too. That is awesome.
Absolutely. So I got some interesting cards. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions because these cards are kind of, well, I think there might be something else happening. I got, don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again.
That's an interesting card about an apartment.
Yeah. Well, I also got someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So, are you in a new relationship? Because is this apartment with somebody? Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let Source take it from there. Okay? So be honest with yourself. You're not in a relationship, just you. And and you say a dog, maybe. Okay.
Relationship too. We love our fur babies.
Yeah. So maybe just keep that in mind. If it's an apartment that you can bring a dog to, right? Maybe that's why it's coming forward. So this says, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith. Your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. So is this a place, it is dog friendly, that's good. Is it a place that you're going to be able to just be you? Right? Or is everything there just going to be a place that you can just be you? Yes, it's quite possible that you might meet a cute man there. From those cards, I would say.
It's a possibility.
The other one is manifesting dreams. So my dreams are coming true. So I picked, those cards that I often use, positives and negatives. So I got one of each. We got mysterious, so spiritual, and that was the soul seeker. And then I got this other one, negative, so positive and negative. So I think there's some good and negative, like some positive and negative stuff about this place. So I think that's why you really need to tap into that inner thing and be honest with yourself about it. Does it fully allow you to be the real you? There, right? Are the negatives going to impede you in being yourself? I think that's where it is, because I think that, we really want to be in a place that feels like home, that really feels when you walk into your apartment, it feels like home. It feels comfortable and it feels like you. So I think that's one of the primary things to sit in.
Yeah.
So that's what I have for you.
Okay.
And what are you saying here? Maybe I'll meet a cute man. It's a low pressure top floor place. Doesn't look very appealing on the outside, but inside is tight. Landlord is honest. Inside is tight. It's good, I guess she meant to say. Outside isn't great. Okay.
Yeah.
But inside is where you're living.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
All right. So I got the power of silence. Just let yourself sit in silent energy of it and go like, does this feel good? Does this feel like home? Does this feel like I can, as Tana said, settle into that energy? And then I also got what is meant for you will find you, right? So there is that beautiful ability to go, if this is meant to be, it's going to. Yeah. Right? And it's going to flow and it's going to be okay. But you are being called to release old patterns. So you don't want to bring any of those patterns with you into the new place. So really just bringing in that compassion for yourself and recognize, like, I need to sit in that energy. It says, as the alchemist of feeling, you're invited to meet pain with warmth. Judgment freezes emotion, but kindness allows it to flow and transform. So if there is an energy there that is kind of holding you back or making a judgment about it, just kind of notice that and see what can unfold. Because I also got the freedom card. And the freedom card says, as the inner compass, you act with conscious choice rather than an automatic habit. So freedom is behavioral, not circumstantial, right? So it is very much that ability to step into that energy through releasing old patterns and allowing it to flow. I also got act with clarity. Right? So again, let's not make a decision based on just, I need something, but really like check it out, focus your intentions, navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. But it seems like I got the into the distance card and it says closer than you think. So it seems like this may actually happen pretty quickly once a decision is made, and that it has real promise. Right? So it says, release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. So all of that to say, like, as you sit with it and as you allow yourself to feel into the energy of it, if it feels good, if it feels aligned, allow yourself to step into it. And, try to just notice, like, if there is something that feels off or something like that, is it an old pattern of mine, either to just accept it when I shouldn't, or to just write it off when there's still a lot of potential there, right? So just whatever that pattern is for you, just notice it if it comes up and see what you can do to bring some compassion into it and make a shift. And that's going to really help bring that clarity as to whether or not that is the right space for you. You're not,
Did.
words, blah, blah.
Thank you, Rachel. I hope that's helpful. You need to just sit with that. You need to think about it, feel into it with your heart, right? And just feel into it more.
Yeah. If you're being expected to move quickly, like, I have to move in this weekend, and that doesn't feel aligned for you, that's okay. And I think that's where the card that came through, what is meant for you will find you. You don't have to rush or feel forced into it. If this is the right place and you're not ready, it's still going to be there for you when you are. And if it's not the right place, then something else will be there when you're ready. So really kind of sit with, what does it feel like is the best for me? And then, can I make that happen? So if you want to wait until June 1st, put that out there and just say, like, can I sign for June 1st? And if they go no, go, okay, this isn't for me, and release it. Because I think that's also part of that releasing old patterns of jumping into things or feeling forced into things, even though you're not ready or it doesn't feel right or aligned for you. And that might be really what that energy is talking about, right? To take that step back and kind of go, okay. And if the landlord, like you said, if he is honest and all of that, I would just ask him. I would just put it out there and say, I'm not ready for May 1st. I would love to have it for June 1st. Maybe I could compromise for the 15th if that feels aligned for you. If it doesn't, don't offer it. But just see if there is flexibility in there. And honestly, if it's not rented or there's nobody else looking for it, he might just say, yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah. Cool. Just want to say hello to Hypnocity. Welcome, Nalani.
Nalani, thanks for joining us.
I see that we have a few people on at the moment. So if we are doing readings, they are still open. So if anybody would like a reading, please put your question in the chat.
Yeah, I think we could manage a couple more.
I think so. We have a couple minutes more.
Mm-hmm.
So please put your questions in the chat. We've had some good questions so far. I know there's 6 of you watching, so.
Mm-hmm.
But still.
It might be on mute, or it might just be like, oh, I don't know. That's just, you maybe you opened it and put it down to go get tea. Who knows?
Maybe. There we go. We have Nalani, a general for this week. Perfect. Let's do that.
I'm just playing with y'all.
Let's see. Nope. Let's see what they got for you here. You must resonate with Michael, because I think that's all I'm feeling. I should be pulling. It's from the Michael deck. Ooh, and I just got chills. So Michael is weighing in on this for you, Nalani.
Michael's got a lot to say.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Okay. And then you are protected. You are safe within Michael's bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. So know that that is the case, okay? That you are protected, because he's like right here beside me. I can feel him. And trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. So that's really, I mean, put your prayers out there and know that they have your best interest at heart, right? They have the plan, and that they're going to protect you as you go through whatever this plan is. And that whatever happens, it's a blessing in disguise. Okay. There's a reason that it's happening. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed. Okay, so lots of light coming in for you. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So be open to that. I think there's a lot of downloads coming down right now. And, there's certainly a lot of light in these. So I would just be open to receive and allow those to come in, because then you will get your power back. Okay. This is, have you forgotten who you are? You are a child of the divine. So take your power back. And I'm feeling like crystals might be a really good thing for you to work with right now. I know that you probably do some crystal work. I'm feeling as though celestite might be a good one at the moment. It's communication, but celestite, it's a beautiful crystal. It's all about angelic communication. So I think Michael wants to talk to you. That's why he's here. Mm-hmm. So just go ahead and listen for his messages, because he does have some there for you. And you're in for some beautiful upgrades right now, Melanie, with all of this. Okay? Mm-hmm. And that you're protected. So sending you lots of love. Hope all of that's helpful.
Yeah. All right. So I find this card a little creepy, but it's not in what its message is. It's just the imagery of it. It's the duality dance. So I'm not a clown person. No. It says, seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. And then I got seek truth, embrace clarity as revelations unfold, keep an open mind for answers illuminate the path to understanding. Right? So there's something going on right now that maybe isn't clear, or it doesn't feel like it's clear, or you're not sure what's going to happen or what the truth maybe is of the matter. So you're being called to embrace the moose, wisdom, right? Embrace that wisdom. It says, let your head and mind reach to the stars. You keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom of your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So really holding space in that place where it feels like a little chaotic or it feels uncertain, to kind of take a step back and go, okay, what is it that is real for me in this moment? And if what it is coming up is kind of bringing out this idea of I'm failing, or I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing it right, or whatever it is, I got the reframing card. And the reframing card says, as the sky watcher, you shape the meaning that you give an experience. The same event can carry different significance, and a new frame reveals hidden strength. So the idea here is to really do that self-check. What learning or growth might exist here, right? What is it that, what meaning am I assigning to this? And maybe if I make a shift, how can that help me move forward and feel more balanced, more grounded, all of that. So really identifying within yourself what holds that energy, because I got Hathor, which is pure love, creative expression, and nurturing embrace, right? So knowing you are protected through this, and that wisdom is going to be there for you. You're going to be able to step into that knowing and that energy. But you really need to gift yourself, right? What seems to be happening is that you're in this space where you're trying to figure all of these things out, and you're spending a lot of time trying to maybe take care of others or do things for others or hold space for others. And so the idea here is to really go inside, also take care of yourself and hold space for yourself in this process. And I think that's going to also help you to have a little bit of that open curiosity that's going to help you to reframe some of it so that you can gain that clarity and have that wisdom that is available to you. So hope that helps.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry. And I had this other one sitting over here. I did pull it. Slow and steady. Patience is key. Right. So be patient with yourself in the process.
Definitely. She says, I'm grieving my parents again. Mom's birthday was April 11th. Dad looks like May 7th.
Okay.
I'm missing them both. Yeah.
Yeah. This is where you have to really give yourself an embrace and hold that love for yourself. Take it slow. Don't feel like you have to push through it, but also, embrace kind of the both truths of it. In the physical form, they're not here. And then there is that sorrow and there is that missing. In the spiritual form, there is only oneness and they're not gone. And we can still feel them and connect to that. And so maybe that gift that you have for yourself could be stepping into, I'm going to hold space to feel that energy and to allow that to embrace me and hold me.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
all right.
what do you want to do, Jen?
Well,
that's all the questions that we have. Does anybody else have any more questions that they want?
I think we're good. We're already almost at.
Yeah, we're almost an hour.
So,
yeah.
All
right.
Good.
Well, thank you all for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe, please, so that you know when we're coming on. Because for these live readings, we don't always, we don't always put it out ahead of time because sometimes we're like, oh, let's just go and do it. And so we do. So, don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notified. All right. And we have Twillow Talk tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. We're glad that you all joined us, and we thank you for that. No words, Jen? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to address what Hypnicity said there. For whatever reason, it's extra hard this year. Maybe it's the shadow work I've been doing. And I think that that's true. Like the more that we step into allowing ourselves to feel what we feel, the more present we are with them. Sometimes the heavier they can feel, but it also means that we get to move through them and release them easier each time. So honor it for what it is. Don't try to make it anything else, but also know that, as you move through the energy, it is through, right? It's not staying in it.
Yeah. Allow the energy and the emotion to just flow. Beautiful. And she says she'll see us tomorrow. Awesome.
Yay.
Thank you. And we look forward to that. And we have Kaylee on the show tomorrow.
Yay.
So those of you that know Kaylee, she's going to be joining us on Twillow Talk tomorrow at 5. So please come and join us, and we'll have a little to do.
Yeah.
So thank you all for coming, and we will see you all very soon. Take care.